Welcome to another financially fabulous episode. You've come to the right place if you want to learn to take small steps to improve your finances. I'm Lee Moore, and while I'm not a financial planner, I'll show you what I've learned. In this episode, I'll be talking about the Rule of 72. Come on, this'll be fascinating. It's called the Rule of 72, and it's a quick formula that will help you determine how long it will take for your investments at your current interest rate to double. One of the reasons I love this little trick is because it helps you think about the kind of risk you want to take on for your investment. With every investment, you have to consider the risks, which can often be correlated directly to the reward or the loss. If you're making a very safe or low risk investment, there's a good chance you won't lose any money, but sadly, you'll make very little in the return. So let's get to it. The Rule of 72. It says that if you divide 72 by the interest rate of your investments, the answer will be the number of years it will take for your investments to double. This may sound a little confusing, so let's try a few examples. If you're very conservative and across all of your investments you are only making 2%, then let's take 72 divided by your interest rate, which is 2%, and we get the answer being 36, which is the number of years that it will take for that investment to double. In this example, if you were 29 years old and you had $10,000 saved at 2% interest, and you don't add any more money over the years, you'll have $20,000 36 years later, at age 65. But that's really unlikely because, of course, you'll be adding money to that retirement investment over the years. Many people start at a young age to think about how they'll be providing for their retirement, which typically starts at age 65. If you haven't started thinking about it, then now is a great time to make a plan. This is why people want to try to calculate how many times they can double their investment in the years leading up to their retirement. Okay, time for the next example. What if you were a little bit less conservative and you were making 4% return? Let's take 72 and divide it by 4, which is 18. That means that if your investments are making 4% return, it will take you 18 years for that money to double. Let's try one more just for fun. What if you were willing to take on more risk and you're making 10% return? Which would be pretty amazing. Let's take 72 divided by 10, which is 7.5. That means that your investments, which are making 10% return, will take you 7.5 years for them to double. Of course, you can see now how much faster you can double your money if you're willing to invest with a higher interest rate. But that also means taking on more risk. But don't take on risk that you're not comfortable with. You have to ask yourself, will you be comfortable with the worst case scenario? That is, accepting the financial loss. Don't take on risk if the answer to that question is no, because the worst case scenario can happen. I know you want to be financially fabulous, and that includes feeling both confident about your investing decisions and actually being able to sleep at night. It's important to keep learning. If you're interested in investing, then you need to learn and understand more about it so that you can make better informed decisions and be more comfortable understanding higher risk investments. But hopefully, that's why you're watching. That brings me to today's tweetable. The Rule of 72 shows how long it takes to double your investments, but be sure you understand the risk. Here is my challenge to you. I want you to calculate how many years it will take for your investment to double. First, you'll have to figure out your interest rate across all of your various investments. Then, plug it into the formula to figure out how many years it will take for your money to double. Then, I want you to figure out how many more years you have before you turn 65 and see how many times that number fits in. Leave a comment below letting me know what you think of the Rule of 72 and what your aha moment is when you learn your true numbers. Don't forget to access the free downloadable below at leemore.money to help you with this challenge. I've written out the whole formula so you can just plug in your numbers. Did you like this video? Did you learn something? Subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. And if you want even more tips and tricks to make your financial journey fun and exciting, come on over to leemore.money and sign up for email updates. Remember, I'm not here to change who you are or how you live your life. I just have strategies to make you even more financially fabulous. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Till then, stay fabulous. Was it the rule of 32, 62, 102, 27? What's that number again?